So I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with the Justin Fields questions. I know they're coming for you. He's the new quarterback for your Chicago Bears. All of the things leaking out now are actually quite opposite of what was leaking before the draft. They're saying he's one of the smartest players the Bears could have taken. He has amazing Wonderlic scores. Run or pass on this kind of change up on the narrative around Justin Fields?
Oh, run. And I'm going to run every fucking time because we here on this Fly Route podcast was like, this is aggressively just racist. Period, point blank. It's the thing that they do to devalue black quarterbacks in the draft process every time. Questions about their ability to read defenses, process plays, understand the playbook, etc. All of that is always used as a way to knock black quarterbacks off of their well-deserved pedestal. And the most recent story that came out is actually not even about the Wonderlic test. So we talk about the Wonderlic test here every now and then. We know that this is a
useless test,
extremely outdated, does have nothing to do with football, etc. Right? This is actually a test much better than the Wonderlic test, and it shows how ridiculous all the rumors about Justin Fields' football intelligence really was. Now, there's a test administered by this doctor, sports psychologist. His name is Dr. Goldman, right? And this test focuses on the reps needed to learn something and then the ability to recall it later, i.e. the ability to understand a playbook, understand a defense, understand a specific defensive scheme that you have seen before in practice and recall it quickly, right? This test has been given to over 6,500 professional athletes. Justin Fields has the highest score of all time.
Likely has a near idyllic memory then.
Yes. For reference, right? Patrick Mahomes got a 108. Justin Fields got a 130.
Well, to be fair, Mahomes did say he just learned how to read defenses last year.
It's not about defense. It's about the ability to take information, right? How many reps it takes you to learn something, how quickly can you recall it, right? Because reading it, like, they're not challenging you to read this specific defense. They're challenging you, how do you process information?
Memorize plays, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Memorize the playbook, memorize a play that you've seen in practice, watching film, recall it, what to do in that situation, right? So it's not like, can you identify the Mike linebacker, right? That's not what they're asking you.
That's easy.
Right? But that's not what they're asking you, right? They're asking you, we show you the scheme. How many times do you need to see this scheme to memorize it? How quickly can you recall it when called upon? This is actually a great story because Matt Nagy says that, like, right before the draft, after his conversations with Justin Fields months ago, he asked Justin Fields about like a play design that he talked to him about, and Justin Fields recalled it perfectly to him on the spot. Every variable and everything on the spot months later. And Matt Nagy was like, "Oh, this guy is fucking sick," right? Reasonably so. So this was just crazy to me because where do we get the rumors from that, this guy not super smart, can't process defenses, can't get through his reads, if this is the score that he got on the aptitude test? How do we explain that?
Maybe it was the Bears.
You think the Bears leaked it to get him to drop?
Would you put it past the NFL team to do that?
I would put it past us.
You don't think you're smart enough to do it? That's really what it is,
Look,
right?
Yeah, I ain't lying to you. I won't even lie to you. By how scared you saw me during the live draft when I thought there was a chance that we might take Mac Jones over him. Like, we're the same people that took Trubisky over Deshaun and Mahomes, right? So, like, if you're telling me Bill Belichick did this, I'd be like, oh, okay, I can see that. Yeah, Billy B, cerebral, right? But no, I'm not putting that to the Chicago Bears.